You can try it everywhere.
Where is it?
Pause it.
So blurry.
We'll pull it back. Hold the eyepiece up towards you.
Mickey?
No, thanks.
See, I even called you by your right name.
I know, it's sickening.
Okay, Banana Nose, that's it for the night.
Did you see the difference in that?
No.
Jackie?
Well,
I know what I'm gonna do.
Anybody else?
Stuff no matter where I live. My pipe in your car, that'll take
Okay, we have a little taste. Jody?
Hello. What?
Wine?
Oh, thank you.
Green?
red wine?
No.
All right, I'll have a little shot of white wine.
Maybe a little shot too.
Yep, a little one.
Why are you back there?
I'm taking pictures.
Oh, wait a minute now, the giant
Just
was...
dance. That's when I was very young.
When you were
Jitterbug.
kids, was it still...
Yeah. Yeah, I was in grade school. I was at St. Joseph's School the first time I ever taught.
Because to me, like I remember...
I'm not touching
Watch your mouth!
I'm not touching it, Nick.
No, but the jive was a wartime and post-war years up to about 50.
Well, that was the jitterbug.
Yeah.
That was the jitterbug.
Oh, okay, right,
It
yeah.
was popular in the
But I remember...
Yeah, and then William.
But anyway, he had this, once you went on fire watch with him, you learn to understand what he was saying, but if you're just a stranger, you'd never know. So this day, he came up to the fire hall, and he wanted a fire watch. And so Cap said to him, well, look, Freddie, he said, we can't, Ariel told, as soon as the Ariel comes in, I'll give you a man. They have to have firemen stand by every time they burn. So Freddie, he said, sit down, Freddie. You wait here, I'm gonna wait there. He says, how's everything? Not doing anything. Not doing all. What do you mean not doing good? He said, no, I didn't do
just got married, didn't he?
And Ron said, well, you just got married, didn't you? Yeah. How's it going? Not doing good. Not one thing. Not doing good. He said, what's the matter? I ain't getting any. He said, what do you mean you ain't getting any? He said, it hurts her. Ron jokingly, he says, what you do, Freddie? You take a cup of that and you take your dick and swish around that. Praise you.
Hey, I want to be.
The camera missed it. Come on. What was the camera?
Say it again.
You're in dick and cup? And he wasn't joking at it.
No kidding.
Did you give him my address?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was a true story.
That's true.
Then after that, when he was in the hospital, and who went to see him?
Sam Moser was his boss. And Sam said to him, Freddie had these lumps all over his arm, so they put him in the VG and they put him in isolation ward because they weren't sure what it was. So he called Sam and asked Sam would he bring his check for him. And Sam said, sure, I'll bring it down. He says, on your way down, when you pick up my wife, and I'll sign my check and she can cash and she can go pay the rent. So Sam picked up his wife, went down to the hospital. He gave Freddie his check and he said, Freddie, I'm going down the hall to see a friend of mine. I'll be back up in a little while. So I went down. When he came back to Freddie's room, he said, Freddie, what'd you find out? What's he going to do to you? And he says, no, he said, I'm here until the weekend. He said, I'll be here all weekend. I know that. I'm going to do some testing today and some more tests tomorrow. And Sam said, okay, Freddie, well, look, anything I can do for you? And with his name, he said, nothing. He said, will you drive my wife to the bank, he says, and take her home, and she can pay the rent? Sam said, sure, I'll do that. And he said to his wife, he said to Sam, I'll be in here all weekend. He said, you can do what you want. My wife will be in the apartment all weekend. And Sam looked at him, thought that Sam wouldn't do it. They gave him a sort of look, and Freddie said, that's all right, Sam. And he said to his wife, and you do as Sam tells you, or I'll break your arm, he said. He was serious as hell. I asked Sam if he took advantage of it. I know Sam did. He said, no, I wouldn't do it. You must remember, his father, Sam, always used to run a...
Going by the bedroom, I'm going to bed. They might come in for a minute and talk to you. So I can sit down in bed, and sometimes we'd be there 10 minutes, and sometimes you'd be there an hour, you know, depending on what they want to talk about. But Joanne is very forthright one day, and whatever here comes out. And this is
Because she's like climbing to the top of everyone.
so a lot of the questions always came from Joanne, but often they originated from Liz, so I didn't really know, you know, who was responsible. So this night, anyway, they called me and I'm sitting on the side of the bed.
Climb, climb, climb.
Joanne says, Mom, we have something to ask you. And I said, yeah, what's that? She said, what's a blowjob?
Mom said $5.
And, no, and I'm so taken back, you know, and I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, how am I going to explain this? First of all, I don't really know.
I told you I had a rough life.
So I sort of just kind of gulped and I did it, and I thought, well, you know, this is something you have to do, you have to try. So I kind of did my best, and I stammered, and I kind of gagged, and I did my thing.
Just like a blowjob.
Yeah. And it was really writing, you know, and I get through it, I thought, fairly well. And here, the one in each bed, you know, they're sitting like this, propped up on the pillow, both looking at me. And when I got finished, she said, we know that. What we want to know is, do you blow or do you suck? Oh, I'm serious. And I go, wow. So I get up, go across the hall to our bedroom where he's just getting ready for bed, and I said, Meg, this is what they just asked me, and I don't know. Go talk to them. Not on your goddamn